Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, good morning. I believe you guys are doing well. Good morning. How are you guys doing today? How are you guys doing today? All right, welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. And good morning. Brand new week, ladies and gentlemen. This month is rolling away. The month of August is going away. Month of August going. Okay. So, guys, as you guys are coming in, please do me a favor. Do me a favor. Go and share this broadcast. Go ahead and share this broadcast if you are actually joining. If you're joining on Instagram, also you can go ahead and share this with your friends. It will be great. It will be good if you can do that. Okay. Let's jump right in. Okay, I I was at the time trying to lose weight, and it was working. It was really working, and I decided to cut down my intake of food, cut down the intake of alcohol, and start walking in the morning, like about an hour walk all around the neighborhood, and then I come back home. I eat only one time in a day, and the weight was dropping real fast. It was great, and I was loving it. But the time came, I actually totally forgot, and I started eating breakfast again. I was eating lunch again, and I eat dinner again, and then I gain it all back, but not as much as I used to be. And so recently I went to the hospital, and the doctor asked me to go lose weight again. I was like, no, what kind of stuff is this? Is this how we're going to lose weight, gain weight, lose weight, gain weight until we die? I don't understand. Maybe we should just leave ourselves the way we are. We cannot eat. You need to eat, or you can't eat. I don't know. And then they came up with the report of my blood work. Everything was like red. I was like, Chemodi Kudi. I don't understand. Okay, so let's jump right in. Let's jump right in. Quickly, let me start like this. I want to quickly just put a kind of a stop and a final reaction to the issue of the Celestial Church of God issue going on. I've watched a lot of videos where a lot of people were insulting me, cursing me, doing all manners of things. And they were saying all manners of things to me like I was lying, like it was just a lie. It was a lie, like I just cooked it up. And so many of you guys are actually with them. Many of you guys were there, and you guys were just leaving comments and stuff. Like everything that I shared on my page during that interview was a lie. And I'm still shaking my head till now. And this is actually teaching me one thing. And what this is teaching me is that if you cannot beat them, join them. I could see that the society is already corrupt. There is no way you can be that person to change it. Can't change it. Cannot. Cannot change it. Can't change it. No, you cannot. No matter how you try, you cannot. You cannot change it. You guys were you're treating the issue like everything I shared was a lie. And I just so much thank God for one thing, that the member of Sele, some of the Olushos and some of the members were the ones sending me videos of people wearing white garments and shaking bomb, twerking on TikTok, on Instagram, everywhere. And they send pictures of Olushos that are putting juju inside of the altar, on the ceiling, inside the ceiling and everything. They were the ones sending them to me. I didn't cook them up myself. I didn't record those videos. I didn't. I didn't record the videos. What I was thinking that people were going to do is that the select people will go and say, let's go and investigate these people that are destroying our name. Let's go and let's go and investigate these people destroying our name and set things right. That was what I was expecting. But even me, that I'm actually talking about it, that I didn't dig out the videos. I didn't record the videos. I didn't use AI to create those videos. Me, I'm the one that they're actually using as a scapegoat. And they posting my picture all around the place, and some people were cursing me and talking about me like, I don't know. And I come to see that no matter how you try, you can't change the system. It's gonna be like this. It's gonna be like this forever. So it's better for you, Shola, to join them and just make your own money. They're using people to make money. Why don't you just join them and make your own money? A friend of mine told me today, he said you will make a lot of money. I was like, I know. I said, I know. But let's jump on the story for today. Let's jump on the story for today before some people with micro brain, uh, micro brain will start interpreting the topic in a different way. All right. So I normally say this whenever I start my show that marriage is very challenging. Very, very challenging. Very, very, very challenging. Very, very challenging. I'm telling you. And every day people are giving up. The rate of divorce is increasing. The rate of divorce is increasing and it's increasing and it's increasing. Every day it's increasing. People are having sleepless nights. You don't know. And that's the reason you always say, every time you see stories on my page, you say, is this a movie? Oh, this is super story. This is Nollywood. And it's because you are not inside of that situation. That's why you're saying all what you're saying. And I pray for you. You will not know those things. And those ones that are inside of it, the Lord will help them to come out. I'm telling you. Right on this seat right here, I listen to a lot of people. I listen to a lot of people. I talk to a lot of people every day. Every day. And it's very, very, I don't know, it's scary somehow. That you hear people going through so much. And there is nothing that you can do about it than for you to just advise them. And then you ask yourself, but how come? Why are people this mean? Why are people this crazy? If you know you are done with marriage, I don't think anybody should force you to stay. If you know that marriage is not for you, I don't think anybody should force you to stay there. And I think we should be truthful. Once you are no longer interested and you are no longer in love with somebody, I think you should just come out and say, I think I'm done and I need to move on. I think I'm done and I need to move on. And I really don't believe anybody will hold you down or tie you down or force you to be inside of it. Instead of you destroying the life of that other person, then just walk away. Open up to them, tell them, I'm no longer connected with you, I need to go. And that's going to be like, okay, you living with dignity. That when we see you on the street, we will expect you. Instead of you now looking for a way to actually mess up the life of that person emotionally, you mess up the name of that person, destroy that person's life and stuff. It's terrible right now. So this young lady called me and she said, uh, I was about to end it yesterday. For me, anytime I hear I was about to end it, I ask her, is it about ending your marriage or ending your life? Is it ending your marriage or ending your life? These are two things. I will support you I will support you is if it's about ending your marriage. We will do whatever is actually necessary to do. If we are not able to, if you are not able to sustain that marriage, we will end it. Ah, oh God. I don't know how long. I don't know how long it will take us, Nigerians or Africans generally. I don't know how long it's going to take us to understand marriage is not a do or die. I don't know how long it will take us that marriage is not doesn't worth dying for. I don't know how long it's going to take us to know that marriage is not an achievement. I don't know how long it's going to take us to understand that it's not a ticket to heaven. I don't know how long it's going to take us to understand that marriage is not your ticket to happiness and joy. I don't know how long it's going to take us to understand that marriage is not your ticket to success and prosperity. It's not. Marriage is just a way to actually help you, sustain you, give you a long life, give you a companion, someone to fight, someone to love, someone to sleep with. Sleep, you know, I don't know when. I don't know when. One thing that the select people refuse to understand is this. Now, a lot of those young brothers out there, they are no longer willing to marry select girls because they see how they do stuff in church. You know, you don't wear pants and you're shaking bomb in front of everybody in church, and they want to get married. Is it you that they will pick? They can't pick you. They only pick you to sleep with you. That's all. They pick you to the advertisement you are giving is that you are a sex mania or a maniac or whatever they call it. And I want sex. And then they come to you, they do it for you, and they're gone. They can never marry you. And that's why all of you guys are there just they are still praying, asking God for husband. You can't find. Your presentation is wrong. It's wrong, totally wrong. So you see, so two things. Are you trying to end your marriage or are you trying to end your life? If you are talking about ending your marriage, I will support you. We will do whatever it is that would take for us to be able to take care of that marriage and see if we can reach out to your partner and talk to them. But at the end of the day, if I notice that this is not going to end well, it is better for you to go to your mama's house and stay alive. Christianity is about keeping people alive. It's not about allowing people to die. Do you know how many of you guys are living in bondage today? You refuse to leave. You are pray. And it seems like the prayer is not working. And you are still being beat up every day. The man is bringing STD home. The woman is bringing STD home and all kinds of stuff. But you still find yourself still staying there and you are dying gradually. And you know you're dying. And you have depression, sadness in your heart. You are not moving. You are not progressing. All right? You are not. Happiness is far away from you. You are actually isolating yourself. You are hiding away. People don't know where you are because you don't have anybody you talk to. You don't go to functions. You don't go anywhere. You just hide in your own cocoon. It's dangerous. A man cannot be alone. You can't live your life by yourself. You cannot allow marriage to ruin you. If it's not working, it's not. It's not your fault. Don't make it your fault. People will talk, but go and check out their own lives. Are they really good? Is their marriage good? It's not. Do we have anyone with a good marriage? It's a lie. Everything we're doing is just showcasing all this audio marriage, audio life, and kind of stuff that we have. Kind of stuff that we have. It's a lie. Nothing. Nothing is working anywhere. People that are saying, I'm happily married, please put a camera in their house, don't let them know. And see if they are really happily married or not. They are only taking nonsense, and that's why the guy is there. They are taking nonsense, that's where the woman is there. Go back to the drawing table, sit yourself down, tell yourself, I don't want to be fooled at all. And you will not be fooled. Sit down. Think about your life. Once it's not working, it's not your fault. You chose the wrong person. You chose the wrong person. If it's not working, the person is not willing to listen. Maybe their heart is somewhere else. You can't change it. Maybe they are falling out of love with you. You are only there just going all around and you are not making progress and you're stagnant and you're drying up. Do you know how many women today are drying up in marriages, relationship, and they are in one, they're just standing in one position. They go to work, they come back, they go to work, they come back, they go to work, they come back. That's all. That's their life. They don't have any life apart from that. Suddenly we are hearing 38-year-old women are dying. Our 40-year-old women are dying. Kilo pa wọ́n gan. Then we will suddenly lie on, it's the food that we eat. It's the food. Oh, the food is killing us. Oh, this stuff is killing us. How come you are not dead? How come you didn't die? Is it not the same food you are eating like the ones they are eating? Is it not? What is digesting your own food that is not digesting their own? How is the chemical in your own food being removed and their own is not removed? You need to go and understand that once you are not happy, you are dying. Once joy is missing, once happiness is missing, you're dying. And that's what a lot of people are experiencing. And they see marriage as a drainer of joy. It drains your happiness, it drains your energy. And people sit there, they go meet some pastors, and the pastor will say, God hate divorce. And then right there, you're supposed to ask them, do you think God wants me to commit suicide? Do you think God will love it if I die? Which one do you think God is going to like? All right? Which one will God like? Is it for me to die? Or is it for me to be alive? If I'm alive, I could do it again. I'll go and rectify my mistake somewhere else. If I'm alive, that's when I'm good for God. Because the Bible says, let everything that has breath praise God. Praise God. So if you don't have breath, you're dead. And you're useless. You're not only useless to us, you are useless to God. You are useless to yourself. You are useless to your children. And you're gone. And you're putting those kids in danger. Right? So once she was saying, the moment I heard that I almost ended. End what? Your life or your marriage? Number two is that I'm not going to end my life because of a woman. Sorry. If that doesn't sound like someone that is in love, I am sorry. All right? All of us, we do preach, including myself, that we need to love our wives like Christ loved the church, that he gave his life to the church. I am not a savior. I'm sorry. I tried. I want to do it. I want to, but I'm sorry. I want to love you. I want to stay there. But it seems like it's not just doable because you have refused to listen. I'm sorry. Please. I gotta go. I still have over 50 years to live. I need to go plan for the next 50 years of my life. The next 50 years of my life, I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to be happy. All right? I will know that this is the last lap of my life. I will enjoy it because time waits for nobody and it's one life to live. If this marriage is not going to give me rest, if this marriage is not going to give me peace, if this marriage will always put me in a kind of a depression state, I'm sorry. I love you over there, but I got to go. Then I got to go. I gotta go. It's one life. We Africans must get to that point. We must get there. I was being slapped right, left, and center yesterday. I was being slapped right, left, and center yesterday. When a woman called me and she said, Dr. Shola, I said, yes. He said, you guys always preach that God is good, God is good, and He's not a wicked God. I said, yes, He's not. He said, why is it that God created disabled children from the womb, autistic children from the womb, and how, and what caused it? And those kids are suffering. What was He looking at? I was like, there are some of those things that are foul. Foul. Me, I'm not going to blame God for anything whatsoever. He's the only one. Only Kolomo. And I've seen autistic kids grow up and become great in life. I've seen it. And they're able to snap out of it. I'm not going to blame God for nothing. I'm going to blame myself for not actually trying more and more to make things work for me. You know, that's the stuff. People slap me about God all the time. One lady called me one time and said, Dr. Shola, I said, man, he said, you guys asked us to be good. We have been good. He said, go to school. We have gone to school. He said, be godly. We have been godly. He said, don't sleep around. We kept ourselves. He said, dress nicely. We have done that. Where is the husband? You say pray. We have prayed. Where is the husband? And I'm kind of like, I don't control. I'm not the one who is in control of husband. I'm not. I'm not. All I wanted to do is just fulfill righteousness. Get yourself ready for the opportunity that is about to come. And she said, when is the opportunity going to come? Is it when I'm not able to have kids anymore? Or when? And I'm kind of like, well, I can't answer that question because I'm not God. But one thing is either anyhow you flip it. You flip it up and down, God is still God. And He will still remain God forever. And you can't change that. It's a fact. I really don't care. But one thing that I know is that He has given me power. He has given me authority. He has given me the brain. He has given me the abilities to be able to make my life better. I will use everything God has given me. I'm not going to wait for God to help me. I'm not going to wait for God to show me. He already gave me the ability to actually navigate my own journey and get to wherever I want to get to. And I don't know, probably you guys will remember. He gave talents to people. Talents to people. He didn't help them to use it. The Bible says He gave to one. He gave to the other 2. And He gave to one 5. And He left them alone. He traveled. He traveled. And He traveled. And once he got back, He was expecting them to make report of their journey. The one with the 5 came and said, I did this and I did this. And I gained this by himself. God didn't help him to do that. The master didn't come and teach him what to do. Never do it. One, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. The second one came and said, you gave me 2 and I did this and I did this. And I gained 2 more. And the third one came and said, I didn't do nothing. And I didn't get anything. And I didn't get anything. So look at it. It's in your hand. It's not in the hands of God. I don't know how your Christianity is. I don't know who's preaching rubbish to you. But if you sit in one place and refuse to do something about your life, you end up in nothing. 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 You see, your marriage is not going to work based on prayer. You can pray from now till tomorrow. It's not going to work based on prayer. No. Your marriage is not going to work because of love. No, it's not going to work because of love. Your marriage is not going to work because we are from the same country. It's not going to work because we are from the same town. It's not going to work because we are both Yoruba. We know each other's culture. Your marriage is not going to work because we have the same friends. Your marriage is not going to work because we are both educated. Your marriage is not going to work because we are both making money. Your marriage is not going to work because we attend the same church. Big church. No, it's not going to work. Marriage only works based on principle. Based on principles. I've seen it. I've been married for 34 years. 34 years of marriage. I've been a counselor for about 12, 13 years. I'm talking from reality here, Mr. Man. If you don't have understanding about it, just don't talk. You don't have to talk if you don't understand it. If you don't understand it, please don't talk here. Show me your proof. How long have you been married, sir? Come on the line. Come and prove it to me how long you've been married and show me the practical aspect of your life. What you've been through when it comes to marriage. Come and show me here. Come and show me here. Come and prove it to me here. If you want, I will bring you on the line. Come and show me. Come and show me. If you are here to learn, you keep quiet and learn. Keep quiet and learn. Don't come here and be jumping the whole thing and be saying things that you don't understand. Christianity is practical. It's not theory. It's not about our faith. Show me your faith. And then show me your work. Show me your result with your faith. It's not about faith. It's not about I know Bible or I believe in God. It has nothing to do with it. I will show you thousands of Christians that pray every day that they are divorced today. I will show you pastors that pray every day that they couldn't hold their marriage together. You think you're actually better than them? You think you know Bible, you know how to pray better than those ones? Come over here on this show, come and talk to me. Show me the proof of what you've been through. You say you are a captain. If you are a captain, show me your scars. You don't have scars, but you tell me you are a captain. You're not a captain, you're a rubbish captain. What are you talking about? Prayer don't run marriage. You can pray from now to tomorrow, it's not going to make your marriage work. If prayer is working, Nigeria is not supposed to be where Nigeria is. Nigerians, we lack character. We lack character. We lack truthfulness. We celebrate craziness. I've been following Pastor Life before I got married. Now I am married for 11 years. I learned a lot from him. Thank you very much, my brother Jerry. Thank you very much. Somebody that don't know Jack will come here and be typing rubbish. You know? Show me your scars. Let us see your scars. You say you know God. I'll show you all these proofs. You want to say Christo Yakilome is a fake pastor. He has been praying his marriage, God destroyed. Well, look at him now. Sorry I even brought him up anyway, because I already said I'm going to leave pastors alone. There is nothing that is going to do for you. What you need are the principles that run marriage. That's why unbelievers, they enjoy better marriage than us. Unbelievers enjoy better marriage than us. Unbelievers, they enjoy better marriage than us because they don't spiritualize things. They don't. And this woman that I'm talking about is actually a Christian, and she attends the Redeemed Christian Church. And she said, I almost ended, or probably ended it 3 years ago. You know, yesterday. So the issue is that people are passing through a lot. A whole lot. People are passing through so much in homes. It's not about prayer. He's been praying. Praying and praying and praying. Nothing seems to be happening. It's not happening. Nothing. Nothing. They've been going to prophets and all kinds of stuff. Nothing worked. And yesterday was the highest level of the problem. And she was about to end her life. When she went from ending the marriage to ending her life, and that was when I told myself, this is urgent. This is urgent stuff. that we need to address. And I decided to bring it up here after asking her for permission because I want to touch all these points, not in front of her alone, but let me educate everybody one time. So you will understand that there is nothing worth dying for. Nothing. Business Connection, thank you very much for that $50 super blast. God bless you. I really appreciate you. You see, there's nothing worth dying for. Nothing. Including your marriage is not worth dying for. Your life is the most important, not your children, not your marriage, not your job, not your parent. Nobody is important but your life. Your life. If you are not available, your children will leave. If you are not available, your parents will survive. If you are not available, that's the end of you. You need to do everything to keep yourself alive. Keep yourself alive and enjoy the life God has given unto you. Don't let anybody mess it up for you. Don't let marriage mess it up. Don't let children mess it up. Don't let church mess it up. Don't let money mess it up. Don't let the good things of life mess nothing up for you. Never let it happen. Your life is the most important. Your life must please God. Number one, you must actually do what will take you that you will make heaven. That's number two. Whatever it is you experience on earth, never let them break you. Always snap out of depression. Tell yourself, it's about you confirming it to yourself that I'm wonderfully made, I'm beautifully made, I am in the image of God, and I know I am God, and I know my life is beautiful. I know there are some ups and downs right now, but I know this is not the end of me. I know that I'm just passing through this period right now, and then one thing will happen when money will come. My time of happiness will show up. Assure yourself. Encourage yourself in the Lord. Look at yourself in the mirror. Tell yourself it is not over. It's just the beginning of my life. I will pass through this moment. I will become a champion. I don't have to worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will worry for itself. I don't have to bother myself how to pay my bills. I don't have to bother anything whatsoever. I'm working my job. I cut my coat according to my material. I save little money on the side. I will be fine. I will be fine. Don't have a kind of unnecessary expectation about marriage. Don't believe in your heart that marriage will complete you. Because no, you are a complete person by yourself. Marriage is not designed to complete you. Marriage will even drain you. Marriage is not designed to make you happy. Marriage will even cause you pain. Marriage is not meant for you to be successful. Marriage will always be a stumbling block. If you don't know how to use it, you have to learn to use marriage for marriage to work for you. Learn to work marriage so that marriage will work. Will work for you. It's a long process. It's a whole long process. You cannot just believe it that, oh, my marriage will work by fire. Hello? What kind of fire are you talking about? What kind of fire are you talking about? Are you ready to go through the process? Do you understand what it takes to be able to make a happy home? The principles are there. Number one principle is whosoever you want to get married to must be someone you can bow to. Nigerian men will hate me now. Anybody you want to get married to must be someone that you can bow to. Are you able to bow to your husband? Can you bow to your wife? Okay. If you cannot, then you are not going to get married at all. Not in 2024. Not in 2024. Number two, anybody, a man that is ready to get married must learn to do housework. You want to come to marriage and be successful, you must learn to do housework. You are not a boss. You are a servant leader. If you don't understand that, leave marriage alone. Because your marriage is not going to last. It's never going to last. Never gonna last. Your marriage cannot last. Number three, never get married if you can't listen to others. If you are the kind of person that cannot listen, don't get married. Never get married. You got to be able to listen. Okay? You got to be able to listen. And your ability to listen will develop your leadership skill. Ability to sit down. Some people love to talk to people. They don't love to be spoken to. They don't have that opportunity of sitting down and listening to others. They always want to talk. They be the only one talking. Like as if they say they know something. They don't know jack. It's just useless stuff and nonsense they talk. But they cannot listen to others. They don't want nobody to talk to them. They only want to talk to others. Don't talk to others. Don't talk to others. You can't develop your leadership skill when you don't want to listen. All you want to do is to talk and instruct, talk and instruct, talk and instruct. You're fooling yourself. You're fooling yourself. I'm telling you. If you cannot see your partner to be you, leave marriage alone. There must be an understanding that this person I'm getting married to is me. Ah, this person is me. Why is he you? Because you are married to her or to him. That person must be you. So you have to treat him or her the way you treat yourself. Treat yourself. For Aurora, that's the meaning. That's the meaning. Once you start insulting your wife, you are insulting yourself. You don't know you are ridiculing yourself when you insult your wife in public. You insult your wife in public, you ridicule yourself. You yell at your wife in public, you are yelling at yourself, ridiculing yourself. You don't know. Galatia. So you don't know. You don't understand that. These are little stuff. I'm not ready to actually go through that. That's right now. Little stuff that will make marriage to stand. Because two people from different levels of understanding are coming together. Now, let me just quickly give you guys this before I proceed. You know, they always say, before you can marry two wives, you must be able to love them equally. Is that not what they say? Is that not what they say? Is that not what they say that if you want to marry two people, two wives, that you must be able to love them equally. That was what they taught us. You must love them equally. But it's a lie. That's not the way it is. That's not the way it is. No. I'm not getting people chatting with me here. What happened? You people are not responding. Oh, Jesus Christ. These people are sleeping behind by me. They are not on this show. They are thinking about something else. Are you guys here? Are you guys hearing me? I don't know. I'm not seeing comments of people. It's bothering me. If I don't see comments, I get bothered. So becoming a husband is not easy. There's a lot of ways. I know, madam. I know. I asked you guys a question. How you guys refuse to respond now? I say, is that not what they say? That if you want to marry two wives, you must love them equally. Yes or no? Yes or no? Is that not what it is? Is that not what they told us? What I said, that's a lie. Everybody's love language is not the same. The love language is not the same. It's different. Some people will love you to say, I love you. Some people will love you to show them by sending them gifts. So you cannot love them the same way. You love them the way they want to be loved. You love them the way they want to be loved. Okay? And I want to say this and establish this real quick. Never let anybody love you the way they want to love you. Dictate how you want to be loved. Never, never let anybody love you the way they want to love you. Don't just say love me the way you want. It's a very wrong statement for you to say love me the way you want. Be the one to show them how you want to be loved. And that's why Yoruba people will say akeregbe. Ló máa fi ibi tí wọ́n máa fokùn sí hàn. If somebody said, okay, mo fẹ́ fi okùn sí ìdí akeregbe, akeregbe is going to break if you carry it. But the akeregbe is the one that is saying, this is where, you see this hollow place, that's where the rope's supposed to be. This is where it's supposed to be. So everybody's got a language of love. You can't love Funke the way you love Toyin. It's a different ball game. So you have to understand that person before you start loving the person. And that's what we do when we do premarital counseling. We sit down, we ask questions, and we see the two of them. Are they really compatible? Do you understand the language of love of this person or not? Or not? Okay? Love me the way you perceive. You see, sometimes we will say we cannot love our children the same way. We can't love our children the same way. It seems like we love one more than the other. No, it's a lie. You didn't love one more than the other. You only show more love to the one that is requesting for more. Okay? Because there is one. Like me now. Sometimes I always think I'm the one that my mother loved the most. Oh, it seems like my mother loved me the most among all her children. It's a lie. I was actually the weary of the family. I was the weary of the family. I was the one that was causing the woman trouble all the time. I was the one causing the woman trouble all the time. I was the one that the police will come and say, we're looking for him. I was the one that people will come and report me on the street and, oh, this is about you. They're the one that will say, what is it on your quantity? I was the one that said, I didn't even know I didn't know. So my mother had to show me love just to win me. It wasn't because he loved me more than the rest. He was showing the other ones, and then it was later. It was later down the road we found out. I found out because my little brother was now telling me that mommy used to give him money. Mommy never gave me money. Because if she should give me money, I'll go and destroy myself. I'll destroy myself. So she never gave me money at all. She only started coming here to me and giving me responsibilities. Taking me places, registering. She would register me for this and register me for that and stuff. Because I was a bad guy. That was the problem. That was the only issue that was there. It wasn't because she loved me the most. I required more love or more attention from her. And she gave me more attention. I was believing my dad loved the women or the female more than the men. No. The guy only showed the female more time because he realized that they need that love because once they get married, in the olden days, once you get married, it's more like a prison yard. Not everything prison yard. That wasn't the case. And at the same time, he was thinking that he will end up with one of the girls, not the boys. You see what I'm saying? So that's the stuff. So never in your life allow anybody to love you the way they want to love you. Tell them how you want the love to look like. You are the one that knows the definition of love. Definition of love is certainly totally different from one person to another. Our understanding of marriage and definition is totally different from each other. It differs. What is love to you may not be love to me. What is respect to you may not be respect to me. Men always say we want respect, we want respect. Ask the men right now, what is the definition of respect? Some of the men will just say, hey, I want him to kneel down to me every day. That's his own stupid, that's his own stupid respect, definition of respect. That's his own stupid definition. Some people say, I don't move. That is when I say something, he's supposed to say yes. And that's his own stupid way of saying, I want respect. That's slavery mindset. You want to enslave somebody. Okay? And stuff. And the respect itself is actually, the definition of respect is love. Is love. Love is respect. Once you love me, you respect me. When I love you, I'll cook for you. I'll make love to you. I will take care of you. I will help you to do this. I'll help you to pay bills. I will wash your clothes. I will go out with you. I will enter into a conversation with you. I will take your nonsense because I love you. Then you feel loved and respected at the same time. At the same time. And that's the same thing you should do to your wife too. Love her. And she's loving you. Because that's the same definition. Respect is respect, and that's what they call love. Women understand that language as love. Men understand it as respect. But some people don't even know the definition of respect. They only have a stupid definition of respect. That if I tell her to sit down, let her sit down. That's respect. If I tell her to jump up, let her jump up. That's respect. Then why don't you go and marry a dummy? You should go and marry a dummy. Don't marry a woman that is sane. Go and marry a dummy. You see what I'm saying? So it's totally different. And once we say, oh, men come for men, can you register for leadership training? They will say, oh, I'm a leader. I know it all. You don't know Jack. That stupid definition you are bringing from Africa is putting us into a problem here in America. Adaptation is our problem. You have to change over. You have to understand the thing step by step by step. How did we get here? We didn't just get here. We have to be going from one conference to another conference, start learning bit by bit by bit. And then now we are putting everything together. It's not about ego. It's not about, oh, I'm the leader. You are not the leader. You just only have a penis and you have a deep voice and you're always angry. And ego is pushing you. That's all. You got nothing more than that. And that stuff is not knowledge. Knowledge is actually the key. It's just knowledge is the key. If you don't understand it, you don't have the knowledge of it, forget it. Forget about it. So for you to actually enjoy marriage, you have to lay a solid foundation. And the solid foundation is in knowledge. All right? You see, a lot of people say, oh, lay a solid foundation in God. Okay. The foundation has been laid already. That solid foundation in God has been laid already. Don't get fooled. In as much that you're a Christian, there is a foundation laid for you already. Christ is the foundation of your life. All right? There's no other thing you're supposed to lay more than that has been laid for you. But the very first foundation you have to leave is understanding. Do you understand marriage? Do you understand the guy? Do you understand the woman? Do you respect the institution of marriage? Okay. So once you now have that understanding laid as its foundation that yes, I know. Yes, I know. And that was what they were asking you at the church. Do you take full care as your wedded wife until death do you part? To nourish, to nurture, to love, to care until death do you part? Will you abandon the rest of the women and you shall stick to her alone? And then you say, yes, I do. Oh, understand? The one rope yes, I do. Did you understand? Did you understand that yes, I do means that I understand? Is that I understand the institution of marriage and I understand that she's going to be the only wife that I'm going to get married to. I'm going to abandon the rest of the people. I'm going to treat her with respect. I will not nourish her. I will nurture her. I will take care of her. I will feed her. I will give my money to her. I will give everything to her. It's based on understanding. You don't know. You just say, yes, I do. Only. Yes, I do. Now you're beating the girl. Now you're cheating on the girl. Now you're kicking her. Yes, I do. Obi baritone voice or the anybody understand? Go understand nothing. Lack of understanding is actually a danger to marriage. Do you understand? And that's why I always laugh. I know some people when they're talking to me, they say you get, say you get. I was say you get is Niger language. Is the Niger in Lagos? They always say you get, say you get. Say you understand is better. They say you get, say you get with it. Wow. And the Igbo people will say, yes, my dear. Oh, yes, dear. I was like, who's your dear? Leave me alone. Who's your dear? Everybody, Igbo people will call my dear. My dear, everybody is my dear for Igbo people. You know what I say? All right. So you didn't know. You shouted, yes, I do, yes, I do, yes, I do, Lori Rock. Lack of understanding. There is no prayer you want to pray. If the relationship is based on lack of understanding, it's still zero. It's still zero. You can't get it. And that's why I said something sometimes ago. Never, don't you, never marry, never you marry any man that is above 40 and single. Never. Don't marry such a person that is above 40 and still single. Never marry such a person. I've been saying this over and over again and again. And I want you guys to get it. If you don't get it, you're actually digging a grave for yourself. Get it. Your life will be better. Never marry anyone that is above 40 and single. That person must go to marital counseling, premarital counseling with you. That's what that person must go for. Without premarital counseling, you can't marry him. And you don't do your premarital counseling 2 weeks to marriage. Sorry. That's going to be a disaster. You can't. You have to do that premarital counseling way before then, maybe like about 6 months, 1 year before marriage. Why? Dr. Sola, why are you saying this? Are they not good? I'm not saying they're not good, though. Anybody who is a man that has been single, 40, going up, you can't marry them. They are only used, their experience is all about girlfriend and boyfriend. Girlfriend and boyfriend. Girlfriend and boyfriend. That's their mindset. They don't understand anything about commitment. They don't understand that. They don't. They don't understand it. They have become a jagbigbe. So fast. So those kind of people will have to go for pre-marital counseling. You see, the pre-marital counseling is where we now show them what dedication, submission, connection, respect, loyalty is all about. During that time, we're going to ask them questions. We ask them questions. And you're going to see the way they're going to answer the question because they are used to boyfriend, girlfriend thing. They don't understand what commitment is. They already passed that age where they do commitment. So now they want to do commitment right now. Their own understanding of that commitment is different. They want to come home without you asking, where are you coming from? Shut your mouth. I'm the man of the home. You can't tell them, go and bring water from the car. You can't tell them, can you please help me to wash this baby? I'll be back. You can't tell them, can you please take the fire, maybe the pot off of the fire and wash the dishes before I get back? You can't tell them that. They understand they are bosses. And not all of them. Not all of them, though. Please don't quote me and say all of them. Not all of them. All right? There are some very few that still understand. 40 and above, don't. If you make mistake and go and marry a 50-year-old man that has never been married before, imagine daddy LFL, you marry your daddy, just be commanding you all around the place. Your eyes go come care at that point in time. And you women, I have never had a daddy figure, so I think he will be my daddy. That's why I decided to marry him. It's not your daddy. He's not your daddy. Sorry, he's your husband. He's your husband. The moment you guys got married, Toti Besima Kuluboy dear, he's your age mate. Don't call him daddy. Call him his name or give him a pet name. All right? The moment you guys age mate. Not your daddy. Okay? and like I said, before you get married, always remember that once you're getting married to a divorcee, always know that a divorcee woman, she is no longer a woman. No longer a woman. A woman that has been divorced for 10 years. And then you are now looking at her, she, after losing weight, going to the gym to tighten all the muscle and everything, and looking all fine and sexy. And then you want to jump on it and say, let me just jump on it. Let me jump on it. Okay? If you jump on it, you are jumping into hell. Because a divorced woman who has been divorced for 10 years, okay, that woman is a man. She has been taking care of her kids by herself. She's been making her money by herself, taking care of her own business, taking her car to car wash by herself. She's been taking her car to mechanic herself. She's been paying her bills by herself. She's a man. You cannot just find a spot in her life. You can't find a spot in her life. No, you can't. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy to find a spot in her life. You have to win her. You have to win her. And to be able to win her, you have to know her. You have to understand the struggle. You have to know exactly where she's coming from. How many people have disappointed her? You have to understand the kind of bitterness she's carrying. You have to understand if she healed or not. You have to understand the kind of scar in her heart. And I always say this, don't marry anybody that is broken until you fix them. Never marry a broken person. Fix them first before you marry them. You get the point. And that's it. So for a woman that has been divorced for over 10 years, she is not just a woman, she is a man. So you have to be gentle. You have to take it step by step. She will not release the baton to you. No. She is the protector of our kids. She's the provider in her home. She is the father and the mother figure to our children. She already set up that stuff in one corner. And everything is working so fine with the system that is set up. She will never let you to come over here and destroy that setting. That stuff has been set up for her. She's having fun with it. She will never allow you to come over and mess it up for her. No. We used to say something, the same thing about widows who have been by herself for over 10 years. The same thing. In as much as you've been married before and now you're no longer married and you're now taking responsibility by yourself, that woman is not a woman. Okay? No, she's not. No, it's not. No, she's not. So to win that kind of a woman over, it takes time. You can't be a bully. You can't be a liar. Because that woman will catch you if you're a liar. You know, the antenna of such a woman is up. They are very sensitive. They are very vigilant. They're looking at you. You can't fool me. They've been fooling me before. You can't fool me no more. Can't fool me anymore. They are FBI. They are CIA. All right? They know how to get information. Anything they need, they know how to get it. You can't be a liar around them. You can't be a game player around them. You have to be truthful to come around them. If you don't know. Doesn't matter if they're a widow or you're a single mother. You have to understand. And don't come into their life and destroy them. If you know you cannot cope with them, don't destroy them. Leave them the way they are. Leave them alone. Don't bring your stupid love and come here and be cajoling them. And because you know that women like and listen to what people say, oh, they like to hear good stuff. Don't come and use good stuff now to actually penetrate them. And then you want to destroy their lives. You understand that once you show love to the children, she will open the door to you. Don't penetrate the kids just to destroy her life. If you know you are not a real man, you are not a man enough to be able to understand that she has been a single woman for 10 years by herself taking care of business, for her to release the baton to you will take some time. Please don't go in her life. Leave her alone. She's good the way she is. Don't give her false hope. Don't enter into her life to destroy. Don't do it. That's going to be wickedness for you to do. And likewise, you women too. Once you see men that are taking care of business, they are divorcees, they are taking care of their kids and stuff like that, don't come and be saying, Man, don't come. If you know that you're a gold digger, that you know that you're a logical, don't come and be bringing your bed. Don't be penetrating the man. Leave the man and don't let him live his life. Let him find his own kind. But once you start penetrating and you look at the weak point and say they are not cooking for him, you find out that he's not eating well. Let me now use this. And then wàá máa fi plastic yọ ọbẹ̀, wàá máa gbé plastic gbé yán wá, wàá máa fi plastic gbé ọbẹ̀ wá, wàá máa gbé pepper soup wá, wàá máa gbé ìdíkà ikàn wá lójoojúmọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n fi ṣe é. Mrs. Cook bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé wọ́n ní sọ́bẹ̀ iṣẹ́ kan wá sọ́bẹ̀ ó lè jákujàku ó lè ṣe ó dédé ọ̀pọ̀ gbẹnu sókè ọ̀fẹ́ ló ń ro síbẹ̀. Ìwà ẹ̀dẹ̀ rí ìwà jákujàku ni ìwà nọ́sẹ̀nsì wà ẹ ọkùnrin karùn-ún tó gbé ẹ tó jù ẹ lẹ́yìn igi eléèrà ni igi eléèrà àgbéjù lẹ́yìn igi eléèrà ó lè. You know, so you need to go and sit down. The moment you be dating and dating, wọ́n kàn gbé ẹ wọ́n jù ẹ lẹ̀ wọ́n gbé ẹ wọ́n jù ẹ lẹ̀ ó ní time ti tó fún ẹ láti wá kó wá kànlẹ̀kùn Pastor Ṣọlá ẹ sà. There is problem wàhálà pọ̀ kan sá o kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀. Number 4 rèé o number 4 lélẹ̀ wọ́n gbé mi wọ́n jù mí lẹ̀ ni o. Now we need to now go and look at your life. 4 people can be wrong. 4 people can be wrong at the same time. 1 must be right, 3 may be wrong. 3 may be right, 1 may be wrong. Or maybe they're all right and you are the wrong person. We need to go and look at it though. Tó bá ti jẹ́ pé àgbéjù lẹ̀ ní igi eléèrà ẹ̀, it's time for us ká fojú àgbà wò ká ti pé bẹlẹgbẹ mọ́lẹ̀ jẹ́. Àgbọ̀mọ́lẹ̀ jẹ́. You know, ká tẹ̀sẹ̀ Jésù bọ̀. You know that kind of stuff. I met one particular lady recently and she was like, I want to sign up for Singles Connect. I said, oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Pastor Ṣọlá. Mo ti fẹ́ jẹ mí tán o. Àwọn ló ń jẹ àwọn ṣé ìkòkò oníkòkò ládùúgbò yín àwọn kòkò wà lérí alẹ́ tó ń gbé ni. Do you have lions around your house? Do you have lions? Àwọn wo ló ń jẹ àwọn boys náà ni o. Mo ti jẹ mí tán sá o. Ibo ló gbé ara ẹ̀ sí tán fi rí ẹ jẹ. Problem yẹn nìyẹn. Where did you put yourself that they are eating you? Kó tó fọwọ́ kàn yẹn báyìí, ó ti ṣídìí. Kó tó fọwọ́ kàn yẹn, ó ti ṣídìí. You're thinking like sex is gonna tie them down. Go and do acrobatic move. Somersault. Gbébọn mi. Gbébọn jẹ. No, they can't wait. You can't hold them down. That's not the way to hold a man down. Kó gbébọn rù, kó gbébọn jẹ, kó gbébọn mi. Irọ́ ni. Somersault. Do spider, helicopter, gbogbo ẹ̀. Wheelbarrow. Be good. Go to the gym. Do all kinds of stuff. You cannot tie a man down with all that. Where is your character? Show me character, dickness. So they wake up around 4:30. Kò ṣe breakfast for me. Tó bá dalẹ́ kò lè gimme. Kò máa gbò mí dìgì. This is a full principle. Ni principle full one nìyẹn. Oye sọmọ yamayama òsì. Ó ní character, dickness. But in character, dickness, that's number 1. That's what they're looking for. Oh, they níṣẹ́ gidi lọ́wọ́, you're educated, you are good, you are straight. And you respect a man. Respect a man. And you already fix your life that, your life is sweet. And you're a happy person that you give sex the way it should be. And your life is balanced. That's it. Wọ́n máa tẹnu kó máa ṣẹnu chúkùtùkù bí ẹnu olè káàkiri. Máa tójú bọlé. Story tó máa lọ gbé fún wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ ló wá kiri. O ò lè rí story. Kò sí story ẹlẹ́nu yánmayànmá. Olójú chúkùtùkù. Story tó máa gbé káàkiri ló wá káàkiri. Story tá a gbé kiri. O ò lè rí. O ò lè rí story kankan. Ọ̀dẹ̀. They will say they are going to church, but ẹjọ́ ẹlẹ́jọ́ náà máa tó káàkiri story oní story and those ones are doing great. They are doing great. Wọ́n máa sọ tó rí wọn káàkiri àdúgbò. Ẹnu yamayama ilé ayé wọn ti rún tán. you know. So this particular lady, you know, I shared with her. And the most important thing in life is it's possible for you to enter into a wrong relationship and it didn't just work. Don't blame yourself. Don't blame yourself. Don't say it's my fault. Don't say, oh, I'm dying. Don't say, ah, my God. Don't say it. Don't say it. You have another opportunity to do it right. God is giving you a new opportunity to do it right. Once someone is saying, I'm leaving, let them leave. Even you yourself, you can decide to say, I'm leaving, and you leave. There's no crime about it. All right? No crime. Your life is very, very important. But don't kill yourself. Don't end it. Don't end it. Don't kill yourself. Don't end it. Don't kill yourself. Don't drink poison. Please, I beg you. Don't drink poison. Don't go and jump off the bridge. I beg you. Don't cut yourself with knife. I beg you. Don't get drunk and drive. Don't do it. See, this life is beautiful. Life is very beautiful and sweet. What you're passing through right now is just now. That's not your tomorrow. That was just only probably yesterday and today. Tomorrow is going to be better. All you need is just to wait. You'll soon pass through it. Soon pass through it. You'll pass through the problem. There is nothing that is permanent in life. Nothing. Unless something that you want to make it permanent. If you want to make sorrow to be permanent, it's you. But sorrow itself is not permanent. If you want bitterness to be permanent, it's you. Because bitterness is not permanent. Prosperity is not even permanent, but we could tie it down and make it permanent in our lives. Success can come and go, but we can make it permanent in our life. It all depends on you. You might be, it's possible for you to be failing before. And now you tell yourself, no, I want to just be passing. I want to be successful. You can permanent it in your life. And just say, I want this. So you got to dictate what you want around you. What kind of system you want to walk around yourself? Do you want atmosphere of happiness? You create it. You create that stuff. Once you start hiding yourself, it's dangerous. And that's when you get depressed and you're talking to yourself. And there's going to be a voice that will tell you to end it. There's a voice that will come and say, end it. This is actually a situation that is actually miserable. I can't just be staying inside of this mystery. End this mystery. End it. End it. And then you'll be looking for every easy way to end it. That's what they call suicidal thoughts. At that point in time, you don't want to do it. I want to beg you. This life is easy, simple. All we need to do is to stop biting more than we can chew. Contentment is what we want and need. Don't run after another person. What the other person is enjoying, that's them. Create your own. Come on social media and dance. Come on social media and eat. You know, watch your TV in peace. Get dressed up the way you want it. Put makeup on your face. You go to parties if you like. Go catch a movie anytime. Walk at the park. Have friends if you want. Start a community service that you do. Bring people together with yourself. Organize a party every Friday. I'm not going to lie. Do road trips. Whatever it is that will make you happy. Go back to school. Go and pursue a PhD. Do 7 master's degrees. Whatever it is that will keep you happy and keep you happy. Just do it. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your life. Yes, ma'am. It's one life. not two. Once you make the mistake and you die in it, you're not coming back. Never let anybody drain your joy. And you are the one allowing it. They don't even have opportunity, they don't even have that authority to drain your joy. You open up that stuff to them. You gave them that opportunity to drain it. Hold yourself tight. Be special to yourself. Be selfish about your life. Clothe yourself in a very nice, expensive apparel. Take care of your skin. Eat well. Sleep well. Travel the world. Work a little bit. Spend your money. Buy a ticket to Mexico. Buy a ticket to Cancun. Buy a ticket, go to Nigeria. Buy a ticket, go to Israel. Buy a ticket, go to France, Paris. Go see places, eat, take pictures. Share the pictures on social media. Let people see your life. Let them see it. Never let a man push you to killing yourself. Okay? Let me tell you this. If you die, 10,000 men will actually come on your grave and piss on it. I'm not kidding. You don't want to die. Don't let anybody, mess up your mental health. Once you see that this person is emotionally abusive, physically abusive, mentally abusive, just walk away. Look for counselor, talk to them, fulfill all righteousness, and walk out of there if nothing is changing. Walk out of there if nothing is changing. And it's not just only to women alone, even men. Recently, I come to find out that men are living in bondage. Men are living in bondage. Why? I don't know. They allowed it. Don't allow it. Don't allow it. Take care of yourself. It's not a big deal to be single. To be single is not a disease. But you have converted your singleness to loneliness. Once you start getting lonely, then there is a problem. Some people are single, but they enjoy their singleness. Yes, ma'am. They judge you. Some people, they take advantage of being single to make it in life. They take advantage of being single to become millionaires and billionaires in this world. They take advantage of their being single to know places and see places and mingle. And they achieve great things. Some people, they actually convert their singleness into loneliness. And once you become lonely, it becomes dangerous. It becomes dangerous. It's dangerous. I'm not kidding. Open your eyes. Don't take your life. Don't get depressed. Doesn't worth it. Don't listen to what people say. People will say all manners of things. You think they won't? They will. Iṣẹ́ wa nìyẹn. A lè gbé borùn kú láyé. The moment you hear me, aṣọ ò tí gbọ́ ni pé kí ni yẹn? Sísá Tolú. Irú ni kí ló ṣe? Ìyá máa sọ sórí ẹ̀ máa sọ wọ́n ẹjọ́ kó sọ sórí ìtàn jàre. Máa sọ sórí lọ jàre. Irú pàṣẹ kí ni kan? Jésù ìyá kí ló wá ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn? So ìgbà tí wọ́n wá sí kíni yẹn tán ló wá lọ sọ́dọ̀ ìyá Síkírà olùsí ni múmà yẹn wèrè ni múmà yẹn lè bá ìwọ jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ sí wọn ìyá Síkírà wèrè ni múmà yẹn má sọ̀rọ̀ lọ. And they will continue. It will be sweet and you'll be downloading and amagbe borun. And once we see you tomorrow, oh yeah, we'll now be calling people. And then we say, hi, Pelema, yeah. It is well, ma, it is well. A lot of people we are happy when people are, the downfall of other people becomes our own joy and happiness. the downfall of others, and your own life is not good. Life nyama to ni. They will talk about you. If you don't want people to talk about you, don't live in this world. You are quiet, they will talk about you. One day, sit and be quiet. We are dead. And yeah, oh, the brother and man look man lo I'm telling you for real, they will talk. They're gonna talk. They will talk. They will have something to say. They will always have something. They will always have something to say. Something. You see? So that's it for today. Please don't take your own life. Don't end it. If marriage is not for you, walk away from it. Connect to something that will make your life happy, make you happy, give you peace. Everybody is not going to get married. Marriage is not for everybody. Marriage is not for everybody. And some people get married, some people get divorced. Glory to God. And glory to God. You know, glory to God. If it's not working, it's not working. Oh, Lebara, you can't kill yourself. It's just not working. You can't do nothing. I'm sorry, can't do nothing about my life. If my life is bothering you, thank you. Be praying for me, but I cannot do anything about it. So for you guys, young guys there, old men there, 40, 50 there, I have ladies that are looking to settle down. Ladies looking for, but I fẹ́ wèrè àfẹ́ oníyàmàyàmà àfẹ́. We don't want gold digger tó níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ audio money ó wọ gúúsíṣù tó ya gúúsì sí gbogbo ara ẹ̀ ojú òtí ẹ̀. How could a decent man be wearing Gucci that they wrote Gucci logo all around? You understand? Local people. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the low. We don't want you. We want people that are serious guys who are ready to settle down. All right? We don't want ambelon call am one thing. Eléyìí tó jẹ́ pé ó ti active tó ti fi hard work sí, and we see the hard work result is coming. And result is coming. Then that's what we want. All right? Somebody with the auto that we don't want godly, audio godly. We don't want audio godly. Attend redeem. I don't want to know. We don't want to know your church. We just want a decent man. Keep your godly. We don't want your godly. Let your godly be where your godly is. We don't want it. We don't want your godly. Leave your godly alone. Leave your godly alone. We just want a decent person. A decent person that will not come and scam people. A decent person that will not move into a woman's house. A decent person. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, decent person. That's what we're looking for. So if you are not that person, don't reach out. We already have all the young ladies. This is one calling me right now. Oh, fine, cool down. Please. We don't want you. If you know that you are ready for a relationship and you are mature enough and you're ready for it, then reach out to me to check out my list. And don't forget, please don't reach out to me if you don't have money. That's what I'm telling you. You want to get married, but you don't have money. If you don't have money, please sit in your father's house. Go and find a job. It is a job that you have to go and find. I beg you. That's all you need. Find a job. Marriage requires job. And then you will come here and then you say, oh, I want a girl. Make sure she's working. And make sure she's a nurse or IT specialist. And I say, so what do you do? I just came into the country. I'm still looking for my green card. I'm like, can't you find somebody that in your Wasi country? Let me find you a sister that she just came yesterday. That she's looking for paper. Why don't you marry that one? Why not marry that one? Kẹjọ máa kópa. Kẹjọ máa gbá struggle kiri tẹ máa make it. And leave the nurse to that another person that is a nurse. And leave that other IT girl to another person that is IT. and you go and pay your own price and labour to get to where you need to get to. O fẹ́ fi owó olówó boost life tiẹ̀. Tó bá yá o máa sọ pé ó ti lè kádàrá mi ni. O mọ̀ pé kádàrá less life ló ní. But o láìsìkì. Àìsìkì less person. Oh yeah, you're now looking for someone to jumpstart your àìsìkì. Only rather. You know, so when you're coming, please don't come to me. Oh, you know, if you know you are broke. If you are broke, you have no money. You're not ready for marriage. You can come to me. We'll kind of push you to where you need to go and learn IT, and then you get a job. Then you come back, and then we now start looking for wife. Kò láìsìkì ó sọ pé ó lo àìsìkì òun àìsìkì wo ló ní. Oh, let me go, Jerry. I'll see you guys later. Thank you very much. God bless you. I love you guys big time. Love you, love you, love you. Have a beautiful day, guys. Have a beautiful day.